Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking on Ace Run Ranch, a private course in Suffolk, Virginia, built in 1998. So grab the friends, throw on some music, and let's go toss some plastic. And we have made it to the beautiful hole one at Ace Run Ranch, and it is a doozy. 603 feet, par 4. Let's get this round started. Really good looking start. One really cool thing about hole one here is he has signs set up every 50 feet so you can get an idea of how far your drive went. As you can see, there's the 450 sign. We probably made it about 430, leaving us with a 170 foot upshot. "20-foot putt for the 3 with the sun burning my retinas out. I can't even tell if that went in or not. For the 4. I forgot to mention, Ace Run Ranch is a privately owned course, and one of my favorite things about playing those is all the character that the creators can put into the course. And I've played a lot of them, but I've never seen a hand-dug moat around the basket of hole one. I want you guys to check this out. Super, super cool. Hole 2, 299 feet, thrown into the woods. Looks like we want to hold an Anheuser line. See where we end up. We have about 25 feet for the 2. Alrighty then. For the 3. Hole 3, 320 feet, dead straight. Looking absolutely beautiful with that sun rising up over the trees. Oh. About a 20-foot uphill putt for the birdie. Hole 4, 201 feet. This is an ace run all day. Let's see if we can finally get one for the camera. Hook up. Ooh, good run. That was a good run. Tap in birdie. Guys, I have a confession to make and I'm not proud of it. While playing today, I've had a lot of discs slip off my fingers because they are greasy. On the way here about 6:45 a.m., I stopped at a 7-Eleven to get a water, and sure enough, they had a beautiful pepperoni pizza sitting there just waiting for me to eat it. So I picked up a few slices, ate it, but now I have greasy fingers. I really do have a problem. Hole 5, 293 feet. I'm not sure if the basket finishes left or right, so I'm just gonna play it safe and throw straight. Straight into the tree. I don't know how it's even possible, but I feel like the sun has been in my eyes for literally every shot. We have about a 30-foot putt for the 2. For the 3. When I arrived to the course today, Don, the owner, he came out, he greeted me, he introduced himself, and he did inform me that the hole 6 tee pad is flooded. So we are gonna throw from here. It's probably about a 190-foot hyzer shot. Really nice throw. Let's just call it a par. This is some of the flooding that I was talking about. It's really encroaching onto the disc golf course, and 15 acres of his property now looks like that. Hole 7, 230 feet, really standard hyzer shot. Should be a putt. 20 feet for the birdie. Hole 8, par 3, 347 feet, dead straight, and the basket's tucked up behind that big tree up there. But we've managed to land directly behind this bush, so we're gonna straddle out, get low, and try to flick a sidearm up in there. Oh my goodness. For the par. Hole 9, 320 feet. The basket is actually that flagpole tucked up there behind the hill, so we want to go dead straight and finish left. I think I turned that a bit too much. That finished pretty good for us. 15-footer for the birdie. Oof, counts. On today's hole 9 break, I want to address putting. I want to give you guys some tips and what I believe to be the 4 staples of putting to help you improve your game tomorrow. Step 1 of improving your putting skills. The first thing you need to do is establish your putter's stance. You want to keep this simple and repeatable because consistency is the key here. Take my dominant leg, which is my right one, and I line it up straight with the basket. I take my left leg on a stagger and angle it 45 degrees. This is very simple and it allows me to easily repeat the same exact footing for consistent results. I like to start with both of my legs completely locked out, and as I bend that back leg, I drop my butt and I continue to do so until I get my dominant toe lifted up in the air. Once I hit that tipping point where the toe can't come back anymore, I lean forward and transfer all of my weight towards the basket. Third staple of putting is very simple, but I believe it causes the most inconsistencies in putting and is the hardest to keep your mind focused on. At the end of every single putt, you want your hand to be pointing at dead center basket. You'd be surprised as you focus on this how often your hand is actually aimed to the left or right of the basket. This is something I would recommend that you run through your brain before every single putt. And step number 4 is comfortability. And this goes with your grip, your stance, and your routine. Everything about putting is just being comfortable and being able to repeat this action over and over and over to continuously improve your putting skills. When putting all this together, you should see your putting skills improve rapidly. Hole 10, we have a very straightforward 251-foot shot with plenty of room to work with. Nice little 12-footer for the birdie. 11, 308 feet. Both lanes are technical, but there is a hyzer and a sidearm or ante route. See, I chose the middle route. Oh guys, I did not even see this little water hole here. That could have went bad quick. We still have about a 100-foot upshot. Unfortunately, we did catch the backside of this hill and we got a little roll away, but it's only about 18 feet to make up for it. Hole 12, 275 feet dead straight. I love when people build these hangout spots in throughout the course. On a nice summer day, you'll just see a handful of people in here enjoying their time and tossing some plastic. Looking really good. We should have a putt. We left ourselves about a 22-footer for the birdie. Hole 13, 268 feet. You want to force something over to the right and let it finish left. Oh, we clipped that tree, but we should still have a putt. About 24 feet for the 2. Oh no. For the par. Well guys, I'm absolutely devastated. Yesterday when I was playing with Don, he noticed how much I loved my old T-Bird, and he had this one sitting in his garage, probably late 90s. He gave it to me. He wanted me to throw it. It held up great all day yesterday, and the first time I threw it today just for fun as a second shot off the tee, I hit this tree and it just exploded. Hole 15, 164 feet, dead straight. This has Ace Run written all over it. Let's see if we can finally get one for the camera. Dang it. Well guys, there's no possible way to make this putt, so we're just gonna toss one up there and take our par. for the par. Oh guys, Don's dredging hole 16 where we lost disc yesterday when we were playing our round. Let's skip this hole and go give him the bad news about his awesome T-bird that he gave me.
I knew that was gonna break.
I know, it handled so well yesterday. I was devastated, man. I just threw it off as like a second shot for fun, you know?
From like 95.
Ugh.
We'll try with this now. Sometimes you dredge and it drags them up and they fall off.
Watch, mine probably didn't even make it to the water. We've been looking this whole time. It's probably back here in the woods.
My wife, she dredged a bunch. She found a bunch, but not yours.
Not mine.
She found one from hers like it's been in there for over 20 years.
20 years?
Yeah, it's all black and it was pink and now it's black and pink. It's crazy looking.
Hole 17, 311 feet, absolutely dead straight down this tunnel. Looking really good. Should be a putt. We have about a 25 footer for the birdie. Great putt. We needed that. And rounding off Ace Run Ranch, we have hole 18, and it's a 222 foot absolute meat hook left down a very tight fairway. And we immediately hit a tree. All right guys, it's very tight through here. I'm basically standing in a swamp, but we're gonna go with a high hyzer and hopefully leave ourselves a putt. That should work. Rounding off the course with a very simple par putt. All right guys, and that wraps up today's video at Ace Run Ranch in Suffolk, Virginia. And I want to remind you, this is a private course, so my rating only reflects as the course is sitting today. The owner of this course has put in thousands and thousands of hours into it since he opened in 1998. Every hill that you see out here, he made. Every tree that you see, he's planted. He has really created a dream, and it reflects as you play through this course. Short and long tees, and there are 2 pin locations. Don will occasionally come out to his course and move the baskets to different spots to keep mixing it up. There are no tee signs at this course, but he does have written on each tee pad the distance and what pin location the basket's at, and most of the holes are short enough that you can see the basket from the tee pad. When I was here, I experienced the course pretty flooded, and Don was explaining to me that that has something to do with the city and a dam that they just recently built, and he's lost about 15 acres of his property due to flooding. This course has a lot of character, it's easy to navigate, but there are some hidden spots that can eat your discs up that you cannot see on the tee pad. This is the first course while filming that I actually lost a disc. He keeps this place very maintained. All the baskets are new within the last few months. The tee pads do vary in size quite a bit, which for me posed some problems. Some of them are much narrower than what you are used to. Overall, I would give Ace Run Ranch a solid score of 7.5 out of 10. People of all skill levels can come out here and have a good time. Don has an awesome garage setup with a full pro shop so that you can look at and buy discs. And heck, he might even join you for a round. As always, have a good time, get outside, and go toss some plastic.